How to download and run Ollama on your MacBook. For this, I am using a MacBook Neo, so we are going to also figure out whether this can actually take it. Let's get started. The first thing you want to do is go to your browser, and in the browser type in download Ollama for Mac. Hit the first link, and from the first link you want to go to download for macOS. You can see on the top right that it is downloading. You can go to the folder from right here, or you can also go to downloads manually in Finder and then open up ollama.dmg. DMG is the same as .exe for Windows. You can see the application logo. You want to just drag and drop it to the applications folder shortcut, and now it is going to install. Now that we have installed Ollama, you can find it over here on the desktop itself, or you can go to apps and then type in Ollama, or you can just look it up alphabetically right over here. Let's open up Ollama. This, by the way, is the disk image. So if you want to reinstall it, that is how it's going to work. Click on open. So here you can see we have opened up Ollama application, but it says go to your terminal and type in the commands. You can also choose what AI to use. So here we have OpenClaw, we have Claude, we have Codex, we have OpenCode, and Droid and Pi as well. So let's go to the terminal. In Ollama, you can just copy one of these commands and paste it in the terminal with Command plus V and hit return. So that hasn't run. So first I'm going to install Llama 3.1, for which I have typed in Ollama run Llama 3.1. And it is going to now download. If you don't want to use the terminal, you can use the application as well, for which you can see an icon on the top to start writing or start typing. Here you can see by default we are on DeepSeek 1. So it looks like a ChatGPT UI, honestly, or any other AI UI, let's be honest. But to choose the model, you can just click on here and choose the model. So DeepSeek R1 is installed on my computer. If you want to choose a model that is using cloud and not your device, for example, I am using the MacBook Neo. The MacBook Neo honestly is not properly capable of using a model that has more than 4 billion data points. But if I want to use the 120 billion data point, I can use the cloud, in which case the command will be sent out and my processing will not be on the device. I'll just type in, for example, write me a poem that is simple and funny. So this is an example. You can type in whatever you want and whatever the model is capable of. But if I hit return or enter, you can see it is actually going to create a poem for it. And you can also see the speed at which it is doing it. The speed of this is high because it is not processing on my MacBook. It is processing on a server and giving me the data. So that is how it's working. If I were to do the same on this 8 GB RAM MacBook Neo, it is going to take up more time, which I will show you now. While it is currently downloading Llama 3.1, which is a basic model. By the way, if you don't know what models are available, you can again go to the Ollama website and go to models over here and look up models right over here. So as you can see, we have their details. So we have Gemma 4, for example, and in Gemma 4 we have 2 billion, 4 billion, 26 billion and 31 billion. We can download that onto this itty bitty MacBook Neo, but it is not going to work for us because the RAM is really low for any of this operation. So now we have installed Llama 3.1. So I'm going to give it the same command as I did before. I'll just copy it and paste it over here. Now Llama 3.1 is not a very big model, right? So it is just going to look at the time it's taking. If I hit enter, you can see the time that it's actually. So it's written me a poem which is very small, and here you can see the cloud version has a longer poem. So again, the data points matter over there. Let's download another model, let's say. So we are going to type in Ollama run, and then let's say I want Gemma 4, and I'm going to hit enter now. So it is now going to go. Now if I want to download some other model, I can just type in Ollama run Gemma 4, and here you can see it says pooling manifest, which means it's actually going to download, and it is a big download on a very light usage laptop. But let's see how it pans out. So you can see here that we have downloaded Gemma 4. Now let's try giving it the same command again. Shall we? hit enter. Will it give us a longer poem? Also, while I'm at that, the computer is already slow, by the way. So I'm going to open activity monitor and let's see how much RAM it is using. So okay, it is using a lot of RAM. Here you can see it is using 9.2 gigabytes of RAM, and that is because of the swap memory that uh, is available on Mac. So it is using a lot of memory, and that is because Gemma 4 is a large model or a large LLM. So it is going to take up a lot of RAM. You can also see at the bottom that it is using around 6.82 GB of swap memory. So that's a lot. And in comparison, we can also see how slow it is when you have to process it on the device itself versus when you actually process it on cloud or on a different server. That is again because of the RAM, and you can also see the memory pressure at the bottom, which is a lot. We are still using about 9.5 GB of RAM. So it's giving me options, that is nice. Now LLMs can take up a lot of space, so we are just going to type in Ollama run Gemma 4 because we have Gemma 4. So Gemma 4 is initialized. If I want to stop it, we can type in Ollama stop. As we know, LLMs can take up a lot of space. So if I want to remove an LLM because I won't be using it, I can just type in Ollama RM and the name of the model that you have downloaded. So as you can see, deleted Gemma 4. If I type in Ollama list, it is going to show me the models that are already available. So if I want to delete, let's say Llama 3.1, I'm going to follow the same process, Ollama RM Llama 3.1 and deleted Llama 3.1, and that is how simple it is. And now I have more storage on my computer, so that is great. So guys, that is how you run and use Ollama on your Mac. I have tried this again on my MacBook Neo and it is still slow somehow. Hopefully this video has been helpful to you guys. If it has been, do make sure to like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comments.